Well. It appears that our good friend Geoff Keighley, host of the Game Awards and host of the up-and-coming Summer Games Fest, might have a few tricks up his sleeve that may have slipped by a lot of you all's radar, but we caught it here. And I think it's time to talk about it. What's up, people? It's your boy MM2K of GEIX, Art Knock Digital Culture, Cloud Dosage, and here MM2K Gaming with a special video. We call this the spiel. This is the precursor to our live show. So you're either watching this as a precursor, again, a warm up, a monologue to our live show, or you could be watching this as a separate VOD. And if you're watching it as the latter, stay tuned towards the end, because at the end of the VOD version, there will be a card to your left that will take you to our live show that you're not going to want to miss, because we talk about this in more detail. And I talk about this with my co-host, Cold Blood Sensei, who really helped me understand what was going on here. So what am I talking about? Let's start here. This is a tweet from somebody by the name of Payo, a big-time PlayStation enthusiast, who talks about the things that are happening at the Summer Games Fest this year, or the things not happening. And as we all know, it's no secret, Geoff Keighley is a big-time PlayStation enthusiast, right? And that necessarily isn't a problem within itself, but he is a big indicator if you're going to see something big from PlayStation. Normally, he's excited when he feels like there's something PlayStation related to be shown, and he holds that optimism when there isn't much to be shown. So here's just some of the things that this tweeter Payo was talking about. And think of it, he's created this tweet in the context of, hey, look, we just had the State of Play. It was disappointing. Now we got Geoff Keighley trying to kill our excitement over this. I think it's PlayStation related. So listen to this. He says, Geoff Keighley did a Q&A about the Summer Game Fest, confirms no Kingdom Hearts 4, no Wolf Among Us 2. Hype level is 8 out of 10 for this show for him. Has not decided what shows to reveal yet, I think. This show is largely focused on already announced stuff. The show on Friday will be 2 hours. Not focused on games that are way off, like 2026, 2027, and no big one more thing. That's kind of huge, because there's always a big one more thing. So it could be that there is a one more thing, but it's just not big, and maybe he doesn't consider it big because it's not, some huge show or something that would prevail on PlayStation. Right. So with that being said, a lot of us are questioning, well, why isn't there like really some type of enthusiasm behind this, right? Because this is the summer's game show, Geoff. And one more thing that Cold Blood helped me see is that despite all that, right? Despite all that, about you now being lukewarm about the show, where let's look at this again. You're lukewarm about the show, and this comes out around here. Let's take a look at it. This is what date? This is June 3rd, excuse me, where you talk about how lukewarm you are. Right? But this is well after Summer Game Fest tickets release. You know what I'm saying? Like May 8th, there was an article that went out that talked about these Summer Game Fest tickets are finally released. And here we go. Here you go here. Geoff, you're like, hey, we have a date. Summer Games Fest live on Friday, June 7th. YouTube Theater in Los Angeles with thousands of in-person fans and millions watching online. A cross-platform live show of what's next for video games. Public tickets are on sale May 7th. So you're the way that this is framed, of course you're going to advertise it and put some excitement around it, but there was none of that, hey, just come and check out some games, it's, we're going to show you some stuff. No, there was enthusiasm behind it, right? And something else I want to show you guys too. It's like, even in the write-ups for this thing, there was way more enthusiasm in the write-ups, right? I mean, am I missing something here? When you were talking about this, like in the stuff, in the promos and stuff that you would have given to IGN and so forth, there goes an example right here. The Summer Game Fest 2024 date and other info has been revealed. Geoff Keighley's Summer Gaming Showcase kicks off with a live stream on June 7th at 2 p.m. Pacific, all the other times, whatever. And quote, new video game announcements and first look trailers are there. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you can read through this whole, we'll have links to this in the description and so forth. You can read through this and there was no indication, right? This was March 13th, 2024. So after you've had a successful announcement of the tickets going on sale as of May 7th, and all that excitement that you were trying to drum up as of March, you now let people know and look at it, what happened as a result. You look at these ticket sales. Everything in gray has already been purchased. This is for the YouTube stage center or wherever it's going to be held, right? And you got a few tickets there that are remaining. And let's go out here and you got a few tickets in other places remaining, right? Like you pretty much got this thing sold up. So I'm just asking the question. Did Geoff Keighley just scheme a bunch of gamers over Summer Game Fest? Like, did he sell you guys on a lukewarm Game Fest? Got you all excited? Got you all creamy knuckled? I know I'm gross. Got you all excited? Only for it to be for a lukewarm show. I mean, he did say 8 out of 10, but if he thinks that this is an 8 out of 10, I would imagine that he thinks his other shows are 10 out of 10. Like the way he was describing this, even though he said 8 out of 10, it felt like that he was trying to downplay and curb your enthusiasm so you wouldn't all dogpile on him. And so because of that, someone like myself, I gotta ask the question, why did Geoff Keighley become the arbiter of a showcase in the first place? And I want to question even further, like, why do we put so much faith and trust behind him when it comes to presenting games? I mean, the Game Awards show became a big old Google Ads type, you know what I'm saying, an AdSense affair where the people winning awards are queued off the stage after like 2.5 seconds, and it's become ad after ad after ad of games to line up, I would assume, Jeff's pockets. And then now we got another thing going on here where a whole crap load of tickets were sold. But then now that the tickets are sold, now he's telling me, curb your enthusiasm. And it harkens me back to something that I just read that almost had me in tears. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm an older folk. I'm an older guy. And I get emotional now. And there's some things that I see that just I gotta wipe back a tear or whatever. And one of the things that happened to me recently that made me do that, it was right before I started recording this. It was this article right here. This is an article from GameIndustry.biz where they're talking about E3. I wish I could get this off of here, but it says, whoops, no, that's, I want to go to his E3 article where he's talking about E3 and he's talking about why E3 is just a huge event that was monumental to the success of video games, and why we got to understand what happened. Christopher Dring is the writer of it. I was on his author's page trying to find a way to tweet him because I had some suggestions. Here goes the article right here, The Life and Death of E3. It's right there. This big System Shock ad sucks behind, but I get why some people are doing that. And this is a knockout article that talks to you about the nostalgia behind E3, why it was necessary, how it took gaming out of the jaws of irrelevancy and being blamed for everything by the U.S. governments and really putting it at risk, being shooed away from the Motion Picture Association and stuff like that, how E3 helped propel it. Not just for gamers, but just for civilization, period. You know what I mean? To help propel it to be the number one medium that it is today. I don't feel like Geoff Keighley is doing that. I don't feel like Geoff is helping propel gaming. I feel like that he's feeding you something. He's giving you McDonald's where you might need a well-cooked and balanced meal. He's keeping you fed, but as far as pushing the game community forward, I don't feel like he's doing that. So we're going to talk about that. Like, we're going to talk about the stewards of gaming, things like E3 that are being replaced by the Summer Games Fest, and how we might be pilfered. And we're going to ask questions. Again, we're just putting the question out there. I'm not going to front. This looks mighty damn suspicious, but we want to just ask the question. What do you think about all this? Is this a problem? Did you not realize this was going on? Did you know what I'm saying, as far as the tickets and everything, or being concerned, or is this a nothing burger to you? Come and join us in our mic check. If you're watching this live, just stay tuned. We're going to be there in a little bit, and we're going to have the live discussion soon, me and Cold Blood and I. If not, if you're watching this as the VOD, again, check out the card to the left. All right, when it pops up at the end of this video, check out the card to the left. It'll bring you to the live show. I want to thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for your support. Thank you, members. Everything has just been fantastic. And until we see you, until then, have a wonderful gaming day. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? I'm out of breath because I had to run down to the basement real quick, all the way up from the second floor, and get my coffee. What's up, everyone? It is your boy MM2K. I'm here with your co-host from the most, Cold Blood Sensei. Cold Blood, how you doing today, good brother?
Very good, very good.
Well, we got a very good show, and we also got some very good news I guess we can talk about, because we do want our 10 likes. We are very stingy. We want our 10 likes. So if you can give us our 10 likes, we would really appreciate it. Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure that we had the right graphic up there. So Cold Blood, we got some news about Overwatch, right? Potential news for Overwatch, like as far as the possible price is concerned. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick.
Overwatch.
Might as well be Overwatch. Concord. Let me see. Concord. Okay. Let me see here. Concord. Copy link. Okay, let's put this up here. Holy cow, I got so many links up here, because I was just recording a video. Let's put this up here. That is the right widget. So this Project Latitude, Alejandro says, seems Concord went up in PSN in Australia and it's $59.99. Same price as Helldivers 2. So I guess in USA it'll be $39.99. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I mean, we kind of like alluded to this yesterday, Cold Blood. And I said from the very beginning, putting a price on this altogether for me was to me was a mistake, because the things that it's trying to be like are free to play. But if you are going to put a price on this, like I said, maybe 40, but you're like 30. I mean, what do you think about this price point? Is this thing dead? Is this thing dead on arrival?
Gonna be a hard sell, bro.
Yeah.
Like Helldivers, bro. That shit had a single player, I guess, some somewhat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This shit is only multiplayer.
Exactly. Yeah.
Only matches. No other thing you can do.
Yeah. Like they said, there's no TDM or something, or something. There's no capture the flag or TDM in there. I think they said at launch.
That is X-defined what they're talking about right now.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw something else. But yeah, man, this is not going to go over well. And then there's some other discussions on the periphery that I think will be great for our conversation with the members. I think our members can handle that type of conversation we were having before we went live. It's an interesting conversation. I love having it, but I think a better place would be for members, because I know how some of you jackasses are. Y'all can't have serious conversations, and y'all get all offended and all that other shit, and then channels get canceled. So tomorrow we're going to have like an interesting, I guess, we'll see, an interesting lineup of conversations around Concord, some rumored suggestions and things like that, just about PlayStation strategy altogether. We'll have that discussion tomorrow. But yeah, man, Concord looks like it's going to be 40 USD. And what do y'all think about that real quick while we're going live? Thank you, everybody. We got 10 people watching. Thank you very much. We got T Harris in the house. He's just checking for whole slander. You get this dude. Get this. Yeah, you gotta watch Cold Blood, man. You gotta watch him. It's all his fault. No, we ain't got no whole slander today. We have Geoff slander, which might be worse for some of y'all, because I know how a lot of y'all love y'all some Geoff Keighley, because he's a big enthusiast for PlayStation. I just got some serious questions about the dude. We want to get into it. Do me a favor. Do us a favor. Hit that like button, y'all. Come on. You can do that. Let's put that poll up. And then we're going to put up another poll about Geoff. Let's see here. Start a poll. Start a poll is okay. Be nice if you let me type. Is Concord DOA with if it's priced at $40 or should I put is $40 too high to ask for Concord? That's our question. Is $40 too high to ask for Concord? We want to get you guys' thoughts. Let's start the poll. The poll is out there right now. Do us a huge favor. Hit that like button. Okay. What did I spell it wrong? Concord.
You should change the second C to a T. That'll be perfect.
Concord.
Concord.
Concord. Concord. Oh gosh. All right. Gotta excuse me, y'all. I'm all over the place today. Okay. So we got T Harris in the chat. He says checking for the again. It's all up to Cold Blood. It's all up to Cold Blood if he wants to slander Herman Holtz.
He can believe in Herman Holtz, but I don't want to hear nothing next year if he's still not delivering shit.
Wow. So you guys, this is above $40 better poll. Oh, you think so? You think so? Can we get 10 likes, y'all? So I mean, yeah, that's I think that's very interesting that Concord is looking to go to I don't know. I mean, I don't think $40 is horrible. I'm with you, Cold Blood. I think it's a tough sell. I really do. I think this should have been free to play. we did a member stream yesterday, right? As part of the member stream, somebody had the audacity to say, well, we think that $40 is enlightening because that means that you're not going to be microtransaction to death. Bullshit.
What? Who said that?
Remember in that article, that PC gamer article that we read yesterday?
Yeah. Oh my
God. That alumni says, what is Keighley scam?
Oh. Can I swear already? Are we already?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cocksucking. Cocksucking. Like seriously, that's what it is. You think a hero shooter not being monetized to fucking death because it's $40?
Yeah,
you gotta be crazy.
Yeah,
fucking Overwatch was $60 at launch back in the day.
Exactly. Yeah,
and they still put a price on these fucking loot boxes. Sure, it wasn't as bad because you could get those loot boxes for free by just leveling up.
Yeah.
But people complained back then already.
Exactly.
That they couldn't just do some challenges to get those legendary skins.
And I hope we're not at the point where we're celebrating. It's not as bad.
Look,
I hope we're not celebrating that.
Fortnite made everyone make fucking battle passes. You think this game ain't gonna have one?
Exactly.
Or you gotta be crazy. It's gonna have one, and you're gonna pay for it.
Yep.
Either you do, or you have no progression whatsoever in this game. That is my fucking prediction right now.
I mean, you could try to grind it out, but I'm going to assume, because I do see a trend with paid for games that have these battle passes, they will give you a path to try to earn it, but I don't think that path is going to be easy here. Like you're going to pay for it. You know what I mean? You're going to pay for it. Like
some skins going to be completely closed off to you if you're not paying money. I mean, Call of Duty does it at $70 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Why one day?
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all. But that's a pipe dream. That is a definite pipe dream. All right, y'all. Can we get a couple more likes?
I mean, look, they already putting 16 fucking character skins behind the paywall before the game even comes out.
Yeah. That's crazy. That is nuts. Yeah, it's Helldivers 2 was 50. Yeah, okay, so that's what they're showing right there. Yeah, the $94.95 is the digital deluxe edition. Again, this is in Australia. Look above right here. This is in Australia. So what they're showing you is Helldivers 2 was similarly priced at $59.95 and $54.95. So yeah, expect it to be $40 USD. That's what they're saying. Hit that like button, y'all. Come on, y'all. We appreciate it. Means a lot for the channel. Also, too, if you missed our video, we're going to be talking about Geoff Keighley today and the Summer Games Fest. We're going to be talking about a lot because I just read an article that I think was really like one of the best articles I've read in years. And it talked about E3 and why it isn't here and the importance of E3. I think there's a lot of people that didn't grow up like I did. Like when E3 first started, I was almost graduating high school. Well, no. I'm lying because E3 started. No. I'm not lying. E3 started in '95, but a couple of years before that, they tried to have what was a smaller version of E3 associated to the CES, the Consumer Electronics Show. That didn't work. So then E3 was formed. And so someone like me, who right into adulthood all the way up until a few years ago, E3 was part of my gaming culture, right? Everything that we talked about was E3. And Now it's gone. And I know there's a lot of younger gamers who are like, so what? And here goes the article right here. A lot of younger gamers are like, so what? But
whoa. Wait. Can you address Juice's comment?
See what Juice has to say.
Buddy. Whoa, buddy. I would be careful saying that.
Juice. Oh man, Juice done. Oh man, Herman Holst done put the chip in his head, man. They talk about Elon Musk. They talk about Elon Musk with his chip. Nah, they better worry about Herman Holst. Oh man, what's going on out here, man? Oh man, hey Cold Blood, you might not be lying, bruh. Herman Holst might be the new Phil Spencer, man. He got these mugs indoctrinated. Whoa, Juice says anyone saying $40 is too high for this game only likes games that go to Game Pass. Now, bro, you know better than that, Juice. Juice, you know I love you like a kid I don't pay child support for. I love you, brother. But you know you wrong for that one. You know we all about buying games and we ain't on that Game Pass Kool-Aid. We're just saying, bro. Look, Helldivers has so much more as far as like a PvE open world or open world or open game. You know what I'm saying? It has so much more to offer that justifies the $40 price tag. This is a 5v5 hero arena shooter, bro. This is a mode, man. I'm gonna just put it to y'all like that. I don't give a damn who can throw lightning bolts.
Boss.
Yep.
How much did they want for Lawbreakers at launch?
Shit. Wasn't yeah, let me look that up. Didn't they want $60 for that dog shit? Put that in there.
It's even worse than that from what I remember.
How much did they want for Lawbreaker? And didn't they want a whole bunch of money for that shit, that dog shit? Let's see. I'm pulling it up now. How much do they want for Lawbreakers game? They wanted $60 for that shit.
No.
This is Cliff Malinsky doing a presentation that the game will not have the $60 price point. This suggests the game will hold on. Yeah, I'm everywhere. I'm seeing.
No.
Lawbreakers.
Wait, PC Gamer had this article. Lawbreakers releases August 8th for $30. Because Cliff Pazinski said none of the $60 multiplayer only game bullshit.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I read that
wrong. What did happen to Lawbreakers? It fucking bombed so bad. He is out of a fucking job now. You think at $30 that people don't want to buy it?
Mm-hmm.
$40 is gonna make it better? What the fuck are we doing here? No. Overwatch. Look, Overwatch had the advantage being the first fucking hero shooter that looked like something people want to play. Yeah? Mm-hmm. That's why they could get away with fucking $60 at launch. Anyone else that tried this shit since, bro, failed horribly or went free to play immediately. Like, anyone defending this $40 right now, bro, they're gonna have a rude awakening when this shit is launching.
So here's what happened with Lawbreakers. It was originally advertised as it was going to be free to play. Then he switched up and said, "Oh nope, changed my mind. It's going to be $30." So that was part of it. But the bigger part is that it wasn't worth the $30. It wasn't worth the $30. So you fast forward now to Cold Blood's point where games were $10 higher. So that $30 is now $40. They're asking for $40 for this. For this hero shooter that nobody asked for, bro. That nobody asked for. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I know y'all love coming here to hear me step all over.
Wait. T. Harris, you say wait till the beta is coming out? Well, I got news for you. You gotta pay for this shit. Mm-hmm. You ain't getting in the beta without paying.
Without paying.
Or you get a fucking code from someone.
Mm-hmm. Y'all sound like Xbox bitching. These motherfuckers love getting beaten. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. We're gamers with a capital G first. We're not going to sit there like Rise of the Ronin. I don't doubt that Rise of the Ronin is a cool game. That motherfucker is not a $70 game, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with prices with us. We don't give a fuck. We'll go buy, you know what I'm saying? Like now, Stellar Blade, you know what I mean? Like we went and cop Stellar Blade like it was nothing. We went and cop Helldivers 2 like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? We copping these games. But you're not going to beat us over the head with a cash register. Oh, hell no. Hell no, it won't go. Fuck that. No, man. And it's not about supporting PlayStation or Xbox because I got to wave a flag. It's about understanding your rights as a consumer, bro. Like shit is getting out of hand because we're letting it get out of hand. This game is hot dog water. It's not worthy of ushering in the holiday season. If it's out there, fine. But you're not getting my $40 motherfucking dollars for this dog shit. No. I'm not sitting there saying that the game shouldn't exist. I'm not even going that far. Now, Cold Blood, I'm not going to answer for him. He may feel that way. But
never say that.
Yeah. I'm not saying that the game shouldn't exist.
I'm just fucking disappointed. This is what Sony came up with for
the holiday. Yeah. And y'all trying to justify it. Because what are y'all doing? It ain't us acting like the bots. It's y'all acting like the bots, bro. Y'all acting like the bots. Y'all worried about, we can't dog this because the bots are saying stuff on Twitter. The hell with them. If the motherfuckers have Gear 6, who cares, man? Wrong with y'all? Go ahead. I'm sorry, Cold Blood.
Kiri, Hellblade 2 is no fucking $50 worth.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No.
You better Game Pass that shit. Like, seriously.
Exactly. But in a world where Hellblade 2 is 50, no, man. No. Again, no. You're trying to use the fuck-ups from across the street to justify another set of fuck-ups. No, Hellblade is a tech demo, bro. That's not worth, you know what I'm saying? That's not worth 50. Stop praising the cup of piss because it goes down smoother than a shit sandwich. That's essentially what y'all doing, man. You can still be a fan of PlayStation and chastise them. Like, who has kids here? Who has kids? Do y'all have kids? Do you not chastise your kids, or do them motherfuckers run through your house, rolling up blunts, cutting up crack, shooting motherfuckers in front of the house, and you just don't say nothing? You just be like, oh, well, it's just a Tuesday. Wait till stop by on Wednesday and watch what they do. No, you chastise your kids. Why? Because you want them to do better. You support them, you clothe them, you feed them. You're the biggest fans of your kids because you believe in them. You're invested in them. But when they doing wrong, you want them to do better. Okay. Sony may not have come out of our nutsacks. Well, some of us, I don't know. Some of y'all act like y'all act like they came out of your nuts.
What I'm thinking, boss, what is happening here is they want Sony to have good news.
That's it.
Any way possible.
Any way possible. Y'all, that makes y'all the bots.
Which, yes, I want them to have good news too.
When they have good shit.
I'm not gonna be sitting here and lying to you that I'm fucking excited for this game.
Oh. The game should be free to play. You gotta set standards. Fuck them across the street, bro. Like they've bent the knee. The console war's over. Like, y'all need to get it. Go home, John Rambo. It's over. The console war is over. There's nothing to be looking across the street and be like, yeah, well, if PlayStation has bad news and the Xbox can celebrate. Look at them. Look at how pathetic they get. They, instead of sitting there talking about the showcase or whatever, now these motherfuckers are talking about Xboxes are selling off the shelves and PlayStations can't move. I wouldn't worry about them for a lick. This is all about you setting standards as a consumer. And I'm not saying that the game shouldn't be out there or shouldn't be released. I'm just simply saying that this is an Overwatch / Destiny clone. Both Overwatch and Destiny are what? Free to play. If they want to have a battle pass, which this game, this $40 that you get, you don't even get the first battle pass. At least with Helldivers, right? Cold Blood, we got the first Warbond when you purchase the game. If my memory serves me right. That is unless they change something.
Yeah, you get the free Warbond, yeah.
Yeah. Come on. All we're saying is that this is not a 40. Like I said, I looked at the gameplay. I feel like that if you put 3 in front of me and you said, look, Moss, you ain't got no choice, bro. You got to play one of these 3. You got to play Overwatch. You got to play Destiny, even with the latest pack, or you got to play this. I'm playing this. I'm playing Concord. But I'm talking about if you're putting them in front of me. Excuse me. That whole dynamic changes if I got to pay for this shit. If I got to pay for this shit, oh, hell no, I'm not playing this. Oh. No, this ain't got nothing to do with it. Hit that like button. If y'all want us to get off of PlayStation, y'all got to hit that like button. If you want us to get our foot off of PlayStation's neck for this show, then you got to hit that like button. Get us to 10 likes so we can talk about how Geoff Keighley, there y'all go. I knew how to get y'all motivated. Y'all sick of us dogging PlayStation? Then hit that like button so we can talk about what the fuck Geoff Keighley done did to y'all that y'all didn't even catch. That thanks to Cold Blood, that, you know, because I didn't even catch this. He's the one that alluded to this yesterday. And if you didn't catch our member stream yesterday, shame on you, because you're not a member. You need to become a member and catch that, because you would have found out about this 24 hours early. Yeah, man. Shoot, y'all got to stop that, man. The console war is over. There is no need to cap for PlayStation for the shit that they're doing right now. And I'm not saying, oh yeah, Xbox is our savior. No, I'm just saying that they messing up, bro. Wait to beta and hear how it's received by those that did play. Man, stop it. Do you do that for Xbox games? Do you do that for Xbox? No,
never. As soon as anything is shown, even 10 seconds of gameplay, dog shit.
Yeah, dog shit. Suck it, bots. Suck it. Y'all killing me with this. I don't think the game looks that impressive, but in the world of, we already answered that one. I'm trying to compare it to other stuff in the market. Kiri, I got it, my friend. I understand what you're doing. You may not be as nefarious as everybody else that's here. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we can't. The market is kind of unstable right now. We're getting charged for shit, and PlayStation is part of this. They're not the only ones. They may not even be the main ones, but they're part of it. Because that Rise of Ronin is not $70. That's not next gen. They could have made that game. That could be a cross-gen game. The only reason why it's next gen is because they wanted to charge $70 for that mofo. That is not a next gen experience. In order for a game to be next gen, you got to look at the parameters and the technology that's being applied. And it has to apply to the advancements in the technology that's being utilized right now. There is nothing in Rise of Ronin that fits that description. Go ahead, brother.
We heard that Team Ninja is going to do next-gen development now.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna invest into their fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
studio
Yeah, they're gonna do it now.
After they already charged you the $70 fucking.
Then they beat your ass with the cash register. Yeah, and that's fine. When you do, and you price it at $70, and it's a $70 worthwhile game, then yeah, I'll try it. No, not giving me no $60 product, no $50 product. No, this game, and look, Kiri, if we're arguing in good faith, I'm not saying you're not, but if we're arguing in good faith, if you're going by the market, bro, what is this game a mimic of? Right? Let's put your comment back up there. If you are going by what's in the market, what is this game a mimic of? Let's not compare it to Hellblade, because this and Hellblade are not the same. Even though Hellblade, we can argue against that because that's a tech demo. That shit should have been free, but we're not going to argue about that. We're going to sit there and focus on the market. What type of game of this is this? This is an arena hero shooter. Okay. When you look at other arena hero shooters, one particularly in Destiny that offers so much more, they are free to play. Now, am I right or am I wrong? They are free to play, right? So if they're free to play, what justifies this game being $40? And did y'all hear me?
No, look, Kiri is right in arguing the way he does. Yes, those both games came out at $60. Absolutely. Do you think I like that they going free to play now? Because I am fucking not. I was so mad when Destiny went free to play. Like I paid full price at launch for this game, just for it to come to PS Plus next year. I was so fucking mad, bro. I did not buy a single DLC after. I completely quit the game forever. I said, nope, I'm not buying another Bungie product for the rest of my fucking life. If this is how they are doing their games, putting them at full price, and then next year you have them in PS Plus.
Well,
hell no. The same goes for Overwatch. They ruined Overwatch 2 with this free-to-play bullshit. Like, seriously, the whole game is now just monetization up the fucking ass. You have almost no way to earn any skin at all. Maybe sometimes one skin. Yeah. And it's some dog shit skin too. But everything is about Battle Pass, fucking some coin store.
Yeah.
And in the coin store you buy these fucking character packs that are fucking $40 worth per character. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing here? No, dude, this is bad. If this game is gonna come out the same way now, they're asking us for $40, then make it fucking free to play and change the monetization to get even more money out of us. That is gonna be bad. That's why I'm saying I ain't buying this shit day one. 100% not. Even if it's very good.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
Even if people tell me it's very good, I am not buying it for $40 because I saw how these games end up.
Now, Kerry, to your point, to what Cold Blood mentioned, you're making some compelling arguments. And you are arguing in good faith. I get it. I just don't think that you're looking at the big picture, and I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm just following me here why I say that. When I say I think you're not looking at the big picture, I think it's inadvertent. I don't think you're doing it on purpose. I think you're missing something. Destiny and Overwatch, when they went free to play, yes, the moment that it happened, it fucking sucked, because you look at the fact that you paid for the game and then now you're going free to play. But the reason why they did that is because the market changed. These big, robust, free-to-play games. Look,
what I'm saying is you do not reward the players that paid for your shit at day one.
No. I get that.
You have to give people some kind of guarantee that if this game ever has to go free-to-play because the player base is not there, You have to guarantee that we get special treatment.
Yeah, like you get your value back some way. Yeah, no,
Yes,
I'm totally
yes.
with that. I'm totally with that.
They did not do that with Destiny.
Yeah,
they did not
they
do
should
it
have.
with Overwatch.
And they should have. But
They
what
fucked
was
everyone with Overwatch. They really fucked everyone because now you cannot get any skin for free. Really, this is so bad now. It's ridiculous. You have to grind week just to be able to buy one skin out of the fucking store.
what happened is the market changed. And again, for full disclosure, I agree with that. I agree that if you're making that switch, the moment that you make that switch, you have to value that customer that paid up front for the title. You got to make them whole again, or else that's grimy practices. But that happened because the market had to correct itself. You now have a game in Destiny or Overwatch that's charging people up front when you got free-to-play games that is offering so much more, or if not as much, for free-to-play. And they're like, oh shit, we got to adjust to the market. So that's fine. But now the market is adjusted. And to Cold Blood's point, he's helping prove my point. That was wrong how they did that. They went from pay for to free to play and didn't give you the value for the fact that it was paid for to those that paid for it. They kind of like used them as a Kickstarter and didn't give them any value.
Well,
that was wrong.
They're gonna tell you now, well, you had in Overwatch 1 a lot of these skins unlocked already, so you're already more valuable than the guys that come in now.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything was transferred over, right? All the skins and stuff you unlocked in Overwatch 1.
Yeah.
But the problem still stands. The people that bought a full price game don't have the features they bought. How do I explain it?
When they bought it up front. Yeah, when they paid for it up front.
When you paid fucking $60 for this game, yeah, you were promised you can earn loot boxes that you can just open up and get fucking skins out of them. No money asked for that.
Yep.
Sure, there was a store where you could buy more loot boxes if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But normally you could just play the game and unlock skins.
Yep.
Now you can play and unlock skins, but it's gonna take you so long.
Mm-hmm.
You just gonna vomit from.
And that's everybody. Like the people that bought the game up front, their account should have, like, they should be able to select a main account or two, and those accounts should have like a loot box multiplier where it's easier for them to do, something to.
They deleted loot boxes from the game completely now.
Mm-hmm.
There are none. There is only pay for the shit and battle pass.
They invalidated your purchase, which was and how they invalidated your purchase was a mistake. So what I'm saying to Kieran, to go back to his question, maybe this will go free to play. That's the wrong way to do it. We're not supposed to do that anymore. That was bad. To pay up front for a game only for it to go free to play, that is a bad practice. You should have learned from those mistakes. Like, how old is Overwatch? Overwatch is what, like 6 years old or some shit like that? How old is Overwatch? I can't remember.
8.
Yeah, 8 years old, and Destiny is older. Like, we should have learned from those mistakes. Now that the market has changed and it's corrected, now the market looks at this type of game and it's a free-to-play game. So PlayStation or anybody doesn't get to retroactively say, well, they did it 8-9 years ago, so we're going to go through the same mistake and fuck customers over. No, that was a growing pain that they went through. They went through it. Consumers suffered. This should not be a norm, is what I'm saying. So I get what you're saying that they did it. That's like me saying, well, a AAA game back then was $60. Wasn't it $60 now? The market changed. And yes, we had to go through that pain of, just last week, the game was $60, like this generation, right? Like you were paying $60 for games and all of a sudden the first $70 game came out. And that was some heartburn, right? But now that the market is fully adjusted, we're years removed from that market adjusting. You don't get to go back and fuck customers over again. They could at least chalk that up to a mistake, even though they could have rectified it. They could chalk it up to growing pains. You don't get to chalk it up to growing pains. You are now charging $40 for this game when the market dictates that a game like this, that's just PvP and it's a hero shooter, should be free to play. I'm not buying that excuse at all.
Actually, there should have been a fucking lawsuit against Activision Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah, I agree.
They just did, one day decided, yeah, Overwatch 1 is done, so we're closing the fucking servers. Deal with Overwatch 2 now, motherfucker.
Yeah. I
your
agree with that.
Your $60 are poof away.
Doesn't go down too.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they don't exist.
You guys must like this discussion, which is fine with me. We'll talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. But if you want us to move on, we need 4 more likes so we can get to 10 likes and talk about what's going on with.
Back in the day when this shit happened, yeah, I was even more mad, and I would have talked about it for hours.
Yeah,
because I'm already coped with this shit now. Like I accept the fate of both Overwatch and Destiny being just games that I have no interest in playing anymore.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I don't think looking at this from 5,000 feet, that was growing pains from back then at best. That was growing pains. You don't get to make that same mistake now. You should have learned from that. And these games right now are free to play.
Juice. No, don't do this, brother.
Juice says, no, I love this. Y'all keeping it real. But what did you say? He said,
no. The newest comment from him.
He said, if it gave you, hold on, it didn't pop up. He said, I'm pew in Destiny now. Doriega. Yeah, I get it. Hey, yo, we got Geek to Sneak in the house. What's up, good brother? Good to see you. He says, you asking for too many likes. Is it worth those likes? Yes, it is. It's worth those likes. We educate y'all every day how when y'all give us likes, and that's free, it don't cost you guys a goddamn thing. That helps us out in the algorithm and helps puts us out in front of more people, and it helps out the channel. And all we're asking for is likes. Y'all go to somebody else's channel, get them $900 in super chat, gift 1,000 members. We're not even asking for that. We're just asking for you. Hey, look, you just hit the like button. We're 1 like away. Yeah, so of course we asking for those damn likes, and we do it shamelessly. All right, here Juice's comment. Let's see what he says. He says, if it gave you heartburn, games went up $20 in over 30 years time, which is way behind market on anything else, you need a new hobby. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
that's what we're arguing right now.
Yeah, we're not even arguing that. I'm just saying that when it happened, people weren't they weren't clapping. Yay! Nobody was clapping for it. But I get to where the argument was made to where it was a necessity. That's not the argument. The argument is, what is the value of the game? And what does the market say the value is? And what do consumers say the value is? And consumers say that a game like this in Concord is free to play. Every game that is like it, that it is actually trying to mimic, is free to play. This game should be free to play. I don't get why you guys are trying to fight that. And I feel like it's not $40 unless they add more to it. Did I think Helldivers 2 was? Yeah, way more. Do I think Helldivers 2 was worth $40? Absolutely. It was a full game, full open world. You know what I'm saying? You can argue about the depth of the game or whatever, but that's a full-fledged ass game. This game right here, come on, man. This is a game mode. They're selling you a game mode. And
it's early access because you're going to get those characters drip feed to you.
Exactly, because they're going to give them to you. Or they're going to give you new content weekly. So you might not even get a character every week. You might get like a new skin that you got to buy.
A character every week? be glad if you get one every 4 months or 3
every
months.
year and shit. You might get a new character every year.
God damn.
Shout out to the homie Geek to Sneak. He says, I'm still waiting for my Stellar Blade code. Was he supposed to get a Stellar Blade code?
Hell no. You did not win the giveaway.
Oh yeah, and I did want to mention that. Shout out to Lynn. She won the giveaways gig. I don't know if you saw that in the Discord. Yeah, we gave $70 in PSN points away, and thank you to Lynn for participating. She won. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and the next giveaway is going to be a members giveaway. We'll be talking about that in the next few days or whatever. And Cold Blood and I, we still got to get together and talk about what we're going to do for this weekend. It's just been a crazy week for me so far. I tell you, my job is full of shit. They're trying to get me to come back in the office. That ain't happening. Over my dead body. Ain't happening. But anyway, so yeah. We'll be talking about that, and we're going to be having a giveaway too. You know what I mean? So if you're not a member, you're going to want to become a member. Now, you'll see in the lower left-hand corner that we have a goal. We would like to get to 50 members this month. You guys got us relatively close there before. We kind of lost and we slipped under a little bit. But you know, we got a lot of stuff coming for members. We're going to have member stuff every day. Like, I got a video later today that I'm going to drop when I get back home. I'm going to be talking about some stuff. I'm going to put it out there for the members. And then me and Cold Blood will be doing another member stream tomorrow. And then even Friday after In a Row podcast, I have another member. You know what I'm saying? We're putting stuff out there for members daily. Sorry, audio listeners. We kind of had to put stuff on pause because, you know, we got to, you know, the YouTube channel comes first. We're going to get to y'all. So if you're listening to this on audio, whenever it goes up, that's what's happening. We're just trying to get everything in order. We'll get back to a cadence sometime. But that's where we're at. We also got Juice in the house.
What is up today? What the hell?
Shout out to Juice. Thank you, Juice, for the $5. He says, this is for y'all entertaining me. Love you, dudes. Hey, look, man, we love you, Juice. You know, we just be, you know, we just be pulling y'all's chain and stuff like that. Thank you. And then we got Krill 86. He says, welcome to Foamed Up. Thank you for becoming a member. T. Harris is hot, man. He says, you go back to the office and discover people working behind frosted glass. Wonder why. Oh, man. Oh, man. No. There ain't nothing but love, y'all. Okay. All right. All we need is one more. We can get on the topic. But if y'all want to continue to talk about this, we can, you know, get it off y'all chest, man. Because I get it. I hate to say it, man, but the bots, the bots is, you know, they gonna put in that work on that ass next week. Pause. They gonna work that ass over. They gonna work it over with that showcase. They're gonna be sitting there biting y'all nails.
I think Post Up is gonna be doing overtime next week.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! We Post Up gonna be he gonna be on the what do you call that? What's that when you jump up and down? A train gonna be on the trampoline and shit, eating his eating his wingdings. Yeah, Gear 6. Yeah. Every Xbox game that come out. Indiana Jones. Yeah. That goofy motherfucker, man. I tell you. Oh man, but hey, I can't be mad at him if they want to be stupid. That's why I said y'all worried about them across the street, bro. Like, if I'm a bot, I'm taking this temporary period where I can celebrate a little bit. I'm talking shit. I'm staying on point, right? I'm like, yeah, man, that state of play was dog shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at y'all. Y'all mad about Concord. Y'all arguing and throwing food over Concord. Fuck y'all. You know, I'm talking about Herman Holtz. You know what I'm saying? Herman Holtz. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talk about Phil Spencer. Herman Holtz. he look like a dumbass too. He don't look like what he's doing. Tell him to go surfing and shit. He don't want to be here. You know.
Not yacht, probably.
Yeah, get back on that boat, motherfucker. You don't know what you're doing over here. Not these bots, bro. Not these bots, Cold Blood. These bots, and I will play the clip for you if this dude wasn't actually snitching on Muggs trying to get him arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, low key. Not these bots. These bots get out here. They got the righteous indignation in their bones. They feel like that they doing good. They got the ponies down for the moment, right? These mofos come out here and say, not only are Xboxes flying off the shelf, but PlayStations aren't moving. I'm like, man, I can't even. Man, fuck that water. I can't deal with this shit. I'm done with these bars, bro.
We got the 10 likes, bro.
We got the 10 likes. Dorian's like, let's move on. All right, y'all, let's move on. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. So, I want to start off by showing you guys this. So this is a tweet from Pio. He's a big-time PlayStation enthusiast, and Pio said, Geoff Keighley did a Q&A about the Summer Games Fest to confirm no Kingdom Hearts 4, confirms no Wolf Among Us 2. Hype level is 8 out of 10 for this show for him. Has not decided which shows to reveal yet, I guess. The show is largely focused on announced stuff. The show on Friday will be about 2 hours and not focused on games that are way off like 2026, 2027, and no big one more thing, right? So I guess he did this Q&A a few days ago, right? Because it was starting to hit the news. But here's our question, and this is something that my brother Coldblood helped to point out to me, because I'm like, yo, what is prompting dude to say this? But lo and behold, I didn't even realize this. This mofo is selling tickets to Summer Games. I never knew this. Now, call me ignorant or stupid for not knowing this. I did not know this, right? And so the tickets for Summer Game Fest went on sale May 7th. Show you right here. This is Geoff Keighley. Summer Games Fest streams live Friday, June 7th from the YouTube Theater in Los Angeles, and tickets go on sale May 7th. Now, he dropped this March 13th. He talks about how he's all excited for the showcase. I want to show you guys something else. This is another like presser that they ran through IGN, because IGN is somewhat part of this. And they say the Summer Games Fest 2024 date and other info has finally been revealed. This is March 14th. Geoff Keighley's Summer Gaming Showcase kicks off with a live stream on June 7th at the various times that will feature, quote, new video game announcements and first looks and trailers. Now, technically, is that still the case? Yeah, but you can see the phraseology of it and what's in quotes, because what's in quotes is coming from Geoff himself, because this is like somewhat of a presser. If you haven't worked in publishing and doing articles, you wouldn't know. Like for instance, I cover GFN, and I work with them, NVIDIA GeForce Now, and they send me a presser every week. Like the presser for tomorrow's news, I already have the day. I'm embargoed. I can't talk to y'all about what it's about until tomorrow. So they're sending out these pressers. And in these pressers, when you see shit in quotes, that means just that specific statements from the sender that they want you to elaborate on. Right? So they wanted him to elaborate. They wanted IGN to elaborate on the new game announcements and first looks and trailers. Sounds way more exciting than this shit right here, right? Hype level is 8 out of 10. Like, what is this? Like, Coldblood, what does that even mean? Because I would imagine Geoff Keighley thinks his shit is a 10 out of 10. What does this even mean?
This means this shit is gonna be fucking dry even for him.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
Never did I hear from him something like this before.
Exactly. Facts. Quadruple facts. He's trying to downplay this like a mofo. Right? So y'all don't jump on him. But guess what? These announcements came out in March. This presser came out in March, right? He don't say this until June, but tickets went on sale when? They went on sale in May. Look at and if you look at the ticket sales, right? As we showed you in the precursor video, if you didn't watch it, it's gonna air live again at 4 p.m. Look at this. This is the stage that I didn't even realize how big this motherfucker is. This motherfucker is huge. And it's practically sold out. So he wanted to make sure that he got his Skrilla is what it, I mean, I'll put it like this. One could argue, you know what I'm saying? One could argue that he got his Skrilla, motherfucker sold out. Now he hits the interwebs. Yeah, man, it's gonna be 8 out of 10. You ain't gonna get no Kingdom Hearts. You're not getting this. Ain't gonna be no free fries. Ain't none of that shit. Now he wants to downplay it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, what are we doing here? Now, again, is this like Ticket Gate or something like that? I mean, we're doing this, but Cold Blood brought it up, and I'm 1,000% right with him. Like, I kind of like brushed it off in my mind a little bit inadvertently.
You know what? This shit just came to my mind out of nowhere. I did not look at the ticket sales or some shit. I just like, why would you say 8 out of 10 all of a sudden?
Yeah.
And the show is almost beginning. I started thinking in my head like, something's up. And then I was like, oh, he's selling tickets for this shit. Probably. And now that he got his sales, now you can talk about it and making sure he's not getting blasted.
Exactly. Look, I told y'all. What did you tell us, Jeff? Look at this. Come on, bro. Like, this shit is sold. Everything in gray is sold out. When you look at the blue, there's like, let me show you guys. You're like, oh, well, there might still be a whole bunch of seats. Look at this shit. Look at what's gray and look at what's blue. That look like a whole bunch of seats to you. Like, it's done, son. This motherfucker, it's done. He got this motherfucker. There's a couple of seats here these are resellers. Like, as you can look to the right, the seats are averaging around $41 that are available, right? Look at these seats. This one is $600, $590 plus fees. And so is this one next to it. So you got a reseller that's scalping tickets. That's doing it over here. You got some tickets in section 101. They say 52 tickets that are available over here. You know what I'm saying? But look at that. This shit is mostly sold out. Hold on. You got a couple of tickets right here. How much are those? You got 3 scalped. Oh, no. At least they're reselling for 40. I don't know. Maybe they decided that I don't know what's going on. Now, I don't know what the return policy is or whatever. I have no idea. But to Cold Blood's point, he was saying this earlier. You've booked your flights. You've booked your hotel. And you can't just get refunds on that shit. So even if by now, if you're told that it's 8 out of 10, the tickets are only $41 a pop. That was the least expensive thing in this whole venture. You're paying for unless you live there, you're paying for the flight and the hotel. Even if you live there, you might get a hotel there. If you're in close vicinity, you're stuck like Chuck. The $41 ticket ain't shit now. So it begs the question, because I know a lot of people might say this, I'm like, hey, you guys are haters. We got someone in our comments today. You guys hate everything, man. It fucking makes me sick. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we don't know what to do but to be us. You might want to flip the switch. I don't know what to tell you. Man, you make me sick, man. You don't fucking like Hellblade? You didn't think Crackdown 3 was a 10 out of 10? What's wrong with you guys? No, we don't. So that begs the question, Cold Blood, because I got several of them, man. And, you know, we need you to want to, to give you your flyers. I know I said I wasn't going to do it no more, but I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to do it. I got to ask you these questions, bruh. Because I need to know, why is Geoff Keighley now all of a sudden the purveyor of all things gaming?
It's a multi-plat show.
Yeah.
Because he is the only one left from E3. Yeah. That's why. And unfortunately, there is no competition, so he's very comfortable with showing you just shit every year. And I think it's gonna get worse before it's getting better.
Yeah.
With this bullshit.
Yep. Like, and I see y'all comments. Y'all killing it in the chat today. And again, when we, you gotta understand, we're very passionate about this. So when we give passionate responses, that's not because we want y'all to shut up or whatever like that. You know, that's just how we talk. Okay. We appreciate the back and forth. I love it. We love it. And this is a great comment from Kiri86, and if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, please let me know, because I'm good for that shit. I'm horrible at spelling and horrible at pronouncing names. On one hand, the tickets are cheaper than E3. On the other hand, the price is being paid by end users, not corporates. And I would say to that, yes, because even E3 tickets, like you got to get approved for E3, and then you got to go to E3 and pay the ticket, right? So it's a lot more challenging to get into E3. And you don't get approved a lot of times unless you're part of press with E3. I think they kind of like opened it up the last couple of years or something like that. They had a live, walk-in shit. But that's how E3 was a lot of the time. To that point, if E3, you were just coming for the experience. You were coming to rate the games. There wasn't no, we're going to guarantee that this year is going to knock your socks off. You're coming for an experience. You're going to be there. You're going to play games. You're going to, excuse me, you're going to talk to devs. You're going to get, access to, you're coming for the experience. The showcase, of course, is the icing on the cake. And if the showcases are great, even better. But you're coming for the hands-on experience. You're coming for the culture when it was E3. And that's why E3 was so important to me. This is something that, and the difference with E3 is all they did for E3, and I urge you guys, please read this article from GameIndustry.biz. You have to read it. Where the fuck is it at? It's long, and I have a tweet where I give y'all like an online free audio application to listen to it, because it's long as shit, and your eyes might glaze over trying to read it, so you're probably better off listening to it. That's why I reached out to Chris and I said, maybe make this a video, bro, because this is like some serious documentary shit. But please check out this article, whether you read it or listen to it. They break it down to you that the ESA didn't mandate what was shown from a quality standpoint. They left that up to the platform holders and the publishers that came. They just wanted you there to make the experience accessible to the consumer, and so you can go and do trade. This what Geoff is doing is different. Geoff is directly trying to tantalize your sense or your desire to see some badass games that are forthcoming. That's what the Summer Games Fest, and correct me if I'm wrong, Cold Blood, the Summer Games Fest means nothing, I feel, if they're not showing you up and coming shit that might tantalize you. Because he's trying to take that part that was happening at E3 and put it in a smaller, more condensed, more concise package without all the extra fluff and shit, right? So without new forthcoming shit, that debunks the necessity of all this, because there is no culture. There is no playing games. There is no meeting devs. There's none of that shit. So what are you paying $41 for? You're paying $41 to sit in the theater and watch a whole bunch of B-roll on shit that you've already seen? What did he say it was? He said it was like, look, it's largely focused on announced stuff. So you spend hundreds of dollars in travel, hundreds of dollars in hotel to go sit in a fucking theater and watch this dude get on stage and for the next game, announce shit that you've already seen at home? I mean, that's basically what it is. So
don't forget, he's also selling out fucking cinemas.
Yeah.
Where you can watch this shit on a big ass
That
screen.
is right. I forgot about that too. God damn. This motherfucker's raking it in, man.
For damn sure he does.
And that's why I gotta ask. Like, and I've been challenging Cold Blood and challenging many of you about this. Like, I get, like, now that I'm reading, and I even and the reason why I said that this article is so great, because I got educated. I now I understand why E3 died, and it just was inevitable. The people running E3 just didn't adjust well. There were too many things happening with E3 to where it just wasn't sustainable. That's why you got to read that article. I don't want to spoil it for you. Read that article and you'll find out. And Cold Blood and I was like going back and forth, and we had talked about, you know, when they had leaked all that information like that. That had nothing to do with it. By the time that happened, its fate was already sealed. There was too much, like E3 just got too big, and the purpose that it was for, it was no longer serving anymore. So it was only a matter of time for people to pull out and say, this doesn't make sense anymore, and it's too much. They were bringing 400 or 500 people, and they had to plan that travel for 400 or 500 people. It's fucking crazy. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, the ESA were looking to do something, and there wasn't a consensus on it. But E3 as it was phenomenal. And maybe we don't have something like that. I don't think you bring something like that back. But even Sean Layton in here, because they talked to Sean Layton and Peter Moore, two of my more favorite execs from PlayStation and Xbox. They talked to them extensively here. And Sean Layton is hinting towards he wanting to do something. Like, even I think he didn't say this, but I think he realizes that what Geoff is providing is even smoke and mirrors. It's bullshit. And I look at Geoff as an opportunist who he loves gaming, but Geoff was never like he was never a generational talent when it came to gaming. He was always the guy at G4 TV that came out every blue moon. Hey, I'm Geoff, and this person is coming on. All right, get the fuck out of here, Geoff. And they palm him, put him in the back, and he wouldn't show up for another week. And he just happened to be the last man standing from the original G4, and he ended up doing the Game Awards and all this other stuff. And a lot of it is smoke and mirrors. You know what I mean? So I think it's just us understanding that we probably don't want to rest on the laurels of Geoff Keighley for our gaming entertainment or for our big gaming showcases. We don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me ask you this question, Cold Blood. I know we kind of like got around, but is there any chance that this is happening with the ticket sales and everything that we pointed to? Is there any chance that maybe this was just an honest mistake? Or does this spell scummy to you all over it?
What do you mean honest mistake? How do you mistake telling about your own show being an 8 out of 10?
After the fact. Like, could it be that he didn't know? Like, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate, because you know there's going to be people out there that are going to make excuses for him. Well, maybe he didn't know that the show was an 8 out of 10 and he just found out. What would you say to people that have that argument?
He just found out? What the fuck? What are we smoking here? Nah, he knew that shit way in advance. What the fuck he's gonna show you?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yep.
Is it all his fault? Probably not. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, he cannot decide what developers want to show.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But is it his responsibility to, what do you call it?
To manage this.
Yeah, like manage the fucking expectations.
in advance before people spend money.
Yeah. But since he got no accountability, he can just do whatever the fuck he wants.
Exactly.
It's his own fucking show. Ain't nobody gonna fire him from his own show.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. He can sit there and have the brass balls to, after he got all those ticket sales, cold blood. It's even fucking worse than I thought, because like he said, there's theaters all over the place that are going to be airing the shit. So he can have the brass balls to do that shit all over the globe, and then wait till a few days beforehand and tell y'all, yeah, it's going to be, don't expect this, don't expect that. It's only going to be this, it's only going to be that.
What I hope is that his 8 out of 10 is my fucking 10 out of 10. But
yeah, I hope
it's
so.
probably not. It's probably gonna be my fucking 5 out of 10.
Knowing Geoff, hell yeah. Yeah. I don't, man. And see, y'all wonder why we complain about shit when we do complain, right? Y'all sit there and say, oh man. And I like that poll idea, T. Harris. I'm gonna use that. Or no, because he's charging 100, he's charging 40. So let's close this poll right here. We got 25 votes. Holy shit. Let's close this poll. And and at least, see, a lot of y'all just don't speak up. So it ain't just us. It ain't just us moaning and complaining about stuff. So I appreciate that. But we asked,
congratulations, Concord. You're gonna survive now because this poll says so.
Is $40 too high? Oh no, I read that wrong. Yeah. Oh, so they are saying it. So 56% of you motherfuckers said 56% of you motherfuckers said that it's not too high, you mother. All right. Whatever. Hey, look. Cold Blood and I will be the old men shaking their fist at the window, because if we weren't, then y'all wouldn't get shows like this today. Y'all had no fun. Be honest. How many of y'all had any idea that he was even selling tickets to this thing, let alone the ripoff that's being pulled off this year?
I knew he was selling tickets for this shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're on top of everything, Paul. So I you know, you're rare. You know everything. I'll give you that credit. You be on top. I didn't know about Steam, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm dumb. I didn't know about Steam. I didn't know about this.
You did research, brother.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm too busy laser focused on fear. I don't know about shit else. I'm kicking this motherfucker's ribs in my sleep. Stay down, keep your punk ass down. I'm too focused on his ass to be paying attention to anything else. Let me ask the question. That's a great poll question. But I'm going to ask only at the $40 price point. Knowing what we revealed is, well, I'll put based off what we revealed. Based off what we revealed is the Summer Game Fest tickets worth $40 each. We pocket watching like a motherfucker today. $40 each. Let us know. We pocket watching. We looking out for your pockets. But see, it's our skepticism and our high expectations that bring y'all shows like this, and nobody else is talking about this because you got a lot of people.
Wait. Do they get to play games there?
No, I don't think so. No.
What? 100%?
Let me check. I'm gonna see. What? Okay. So hold on.
My vote is gonna depend on that alone.
Okay. Let's see here. Summer. Let's.
Yeah, it would be $40 worth if you can play games beforehand.
Okay. So let's read this article on Summer Game Fest tickets, how much they cost and where to buy them. It says, we are 30 days away from Summer's Games Fest, and with it, Geoff Keighley Summer's presentation The industry has changed a lot, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it says the venue and tickets. As previously announced, the Summer Game Fest will take place on June 7th at the YouTube Theater in Inglewood, located at SoFi Stadium, home of the LA Rams. This year's presentation will take place in the United States on the following schedule. Let me see. When it comes to tickets, there's good news and bad news. The bad news is that there are very few tickets available, and many of the sections are already fully booked, either by purchase or whatever. As the good news is the remaining tickets are surprisingly close to the stage and for very reasonable. The most expensive tickets at the time were around $185, $147. On the other hand, the cheapest tickets are around $41. Okay, Summer Games. Hold on. Let me see. Let me ask. Will you be
I see a lot of you say it's not worth your time. Okay, that is not what the question is.
Yeah, you be able to play games.
For me, if I was living in LA and could just go there, and it's only $40 and I can play games beforehand and talk to you guys about it, it would be absolutely worth to me. But if I just see the fucking trailers you see at home, fuck no.
Let's go to this Game Fest website. Damn. Well, I know they have a website, but why you link to it? Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be games there or anything. No thanks. Come on. Add Summer Games Fest events. Okay, no, that's not it. I'm trying to figure out what can you do there. Set reminder, home events. They add to calendar. If you buy tickets there, okay, get tickets. Okay, so it just takes you to Ticketmaster.
Yeah, Moss, you're botting a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Let me jump in and oh, you know why I'm botting? Because I got so much shit.
You need to fucking upgrade for your PC. Like ASAP.
No, I just gotta get rid of this. I gotta redo this. To stay in Windows, I gotta get it better.
T. Harris says, seat comes with a year of Game Pass.
Am I still botting?
No.
No, okay. I had so much shit open. Yeah, I don't know what happens at Summer Games Fest. I don't think you get to play games. Let me see. What? How can I? Like, if you buy tickets there, like, what happens? Like, nobody talks. Get tickets, and I don't think there's booths and shit set up because there would be fees and. I mean, like, what do you get for your ticket? They're not saying anything. Terms of privacy. Sign up for updates. No. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that happens. We're gonna double check and we're gonna find out for you guys. I don't think there's anything that happens at the Summer Games Fest. Besides a lot of cock smoking. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing there. Let me see. Summer Game Fest on-site activities. Launched in 2020. Let's see here. See, there's all this verbiage about the Summer's Game Fest, but I don't see it. Oh, okay, here it goes. All right. About, how did I miss all this? Because, let me do this. How did I miss all of it? Okay, featured event, June 7th. Airs live from YouTube Theater in Los Angeles, featuring world premiere, special guests, and look at what's next in video games. The show is immediately followed by the Day of Davs. Get tickets, sign up for what? What are you signing up for? Launched in 2020, Games Fest is a forward-looking celebration of upcoming video games available as a free digital and live stream experience to fans around the world. Yeah, I don't know. If they were allowing games, I think they talk to you about it. Nope, so there's nothing happening there. There's no gaming event at all. To Cold Blood's point, oh hell yeah, if I was there and it was just $40, you know what I'm saying? I would jump all over that shit. He says, what you get for your ticket? Snooze for 2 hours? Yeah.
Seems like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that is definitely not worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, we got not a single vote for yes. So pretty unanimous here.
Oh shit! Yeah. So based off of what we revealed, is the Summer Game Fest tickets worth $40 each? I should have put the Be There Live.
No.
Yeah. Fuck no. That's what I should have put. What? Fuck no. Oh, let's go to some of these comments. Only good thing I know that's going to be there is Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero release date, and that's fine. Eminem, and Cold Blood, you are the only ones talking about the Summer Scam Fest. I applaud y'all for it. Yeah, man.
Because my mind is different, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It works in mysterious ways, you know.
he's skeptical of everything. Just put it like that. He's skeptical. He's like, nah.
I'm gonna be right about Herman too. I'm telling you right now.
He is skeptical about everything. He's like, nah, something is up here, and which there's nothing wrong with it. If you pass Arsenic, and look, one of my favorite magazines, Cold Blood. I don't know if you ever had experience with this. It was called GMR magazine. They remind me of us, where like they was rating everything low. If you got a 9 out of 10 from them, oh my God, like 9s and 10s were like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like they were the craziest games, the best games, and you could rely on them. You could say, okay, maybe I did like something that GMR didn't like, but that's just because they're a lot more skeptical. But they've got the respect of the community that way. I pride myself in being a little bit more skeptical and looking at shit and be like, nah, something doesn't seem right. And I know it sounds like complaining to a lot of people, but I'm just not willing to go with the flow. I've never been like that. That's why when I started doing the cloud shit, people were mad at me. In the cloud, I'm not talking about people outside of the cloud. I'm talking about people within the cloud community, because I wouldn't go with the flow. When a bunch of cloud creators was like, oh man, Stadia isn't giving us free codes. Let's sabotage them. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. They got mad. I don't go with the flow. I'm looking out for consumers first and foremost. Whatever y'all enjoy, I want y'all to enjoy it and really, and really have fun with it. I'm not trying to be Mama Chickadee and chew up your food and spit it in your mouth for you. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to let you know that based upon whatever you enjoy, these are the roadblocks you got to deal with, and you don't have to take it. Like, you have power. If you just say, nope, I'm not buying that, and put your money back in your fucking wallet or your purse or whatever, your fanny pack, wherever, then that's going to make these companies say, all right, well, we're not going to get one over on them. And that's what we try to provide here. So, yeah. I mean, you got to give Cold Blood his flowers for that one, because I didn't even pick up on that one. And I'm not a big fan of Geoff Keighley. I'm not. I remember him from the G4 days, and he was just the dopey dude that they would bring out every now and again. And I'd be like, who's this dopey dude? Like, get him out. Like, put Kevin Pereira back. Kevin Pereira is one of my favorite people in life and shit. Like, he is fucking hilarious. I can just watch him all day. Like, he was doing some shit after G4 closed, and I faithfully watched him while I was at work. Bring on Kevin Pereira and Olivia Munn when she was on there, and Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb and all them. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the people that I wanted to see. There was some other people there as well that I enjoyed, watching them. The problem was that when G4 got disbanded, Geoff was like, I still want to highlight video games like everybody else. Like, Adam still wanted to do video games, but he went into consulting. Morgan Webb went into other shit. Olivia Munn started acting. Kevin Pereira just started doing a whole bunch of weird comedy shit, which only assholes like me thought was, got caught, because I love fucked up humor. I love dark, fucked up humor. You know what I'm saying? And only assholes like me enjoyed Kevin Pereira. Geoff Keighley was the only one that still wanted to highlight games. So he took that desire to highlight games and he started the TJ. First, he did the Game Time with YouTube. He started something there. And then he did the TJs. And not to knock him for his hard work, but we're results driven here. Like, I don't give a fuck if you plugged away 1 million hours at something. Who cares? Is it any good? But if it isn't any good, then maybe you should not plug so much time into it. And find something else or whatever. And Geoff Keighley to me is a hard worker.
You know what I would like to see from Geoff Keighley?
What's that?
Now that I think about it, why is he not just combining both Gamescom and this shit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because they are so close together. What the fuck are you going to show us at the Gamescom then? If this is 8 out of 10 now.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yep. Like, he's trying to eat, but see, Cold Blood, I don't think he did this right here. Okay, I'll put it like this. And if I'm a guessing man, I think Geoff went into this and he put this hard work in because he loved showcasing games. I don't think he did it, and he has the most imaginative mind behind it, but he'll get it done. Okay, he'll get it done. It'll be plain vanilla and tasteless to the motherfucker, but he'll get it done. But at least his heart was in the right place. I think over the years, as he's become such a big venue to show off games, and people are then releasing games with them, and then advertisers are coming near and all this other shit, I then think that the cha-ching factor is starting to play in. And that's where you get last year, where fucking Larian Studios gets 2.5 seconds to speak, even though everybody was getting creamy knuckled for their game last year. They couldn't even talk about the game. This is an award show. It became about a whole bunch of dog shit ass trailers. I mean, don't get me wrong, a handful of them were worthwhile, but that was not the majority. You know what I mean? But those people or money, or I'm not saying those people directly are paying money. I don't know what the money setup is, but there's money behind that. And so when you see that E3 is dying, now you already got a good money situation starting with the Game Awards. Why not expand that? So he comes out and he does the Summer Games Fest, and he does it because of the pandemic or whatever. And then the next year that E3's trying to come back, he's making fun of him. Why? Because he'd rather divert that money and attention on him not to build up his brand, but to build up that cash. So to your point, Cold Blood, if your desire is to showcase games, to keep gamers engaged and excited because you're a gamer and that's just at the core of what you want to do, then you're doing exactly what you said. Why not combine this dog shit with Gamescom, you know what I'm saying, and say, look, games are lighter this year. We're not going to try to nickel and dime you. We're just going to have Gamescom. That's what any reasonable person would do. That's what me and you would do. Like if I said, a Cold Blood, knowing what he knows, and I'm like, Cold Blood, we're going to do, we're going to do the Summer Games Fest and Gamescom, and you would look at me, Cold Blood, and be like, no, Moss, we can't do that, bro. Like, there's nothing to show. We're going to scam people if we do that. Yeah, you right, Cold Blood. We can't do that, right? I know me and you would have that conversation. But like you said, no one's checking this motherfucker. He's running amok. And there's money involved. There's cha-ching involved. So he'll never do that. If you think that this year's show was lackluster, then sit the fuck down. Why you got to be involved anyway? But this motherfucker wants to be the Ryan Seacrest, the Dick Clark of the video game world. Just be there and show up and make money off of it. You know what I mean? He didn't want E3 dead because he cared about how it was stretching publishers and platformers thin and it became too massive to sustain. He didn't care about that. He wanted E3 dead because he wanted to be sitting on that golden goose. Now this motherfucker is charging all this money for these tickets. He got people coming into theaters and he ain't got nothing to show. And look, there's no standard there. At least when it came to E3, motherfuckers knew you could not come to E3 empty-handed totally. You would get ridiculed. So it's either you come or you don't come at all. People knew that. That was the history of E3. I agree. Like I said, E3's been part of my history since the fucking 90s, bro. Now, the difference between the people at E3 is they just regulated the ratings of the stuff that you showed, the people that would do, they made sure everything was okay. They didn't regulate the content. Geoff Keighley is actually regulating the content. So he gets to decide if there's even a show or if it's even worth it because he's in direct control over the content being shown. And he's still deciding to do it. That's why I'm telling you guys, man. I know people is like, oh, Geoff is I'm not saying he's a horrible guy. I just don't think, like I get on Phil Spencer, I just don't think he's the right guy for this. I don't. He has the passion. He's great at it. I think he'd be a great organizer. But he'd be a great organizer working with somebody else who's part of the production and part of the what do you call it? The innovation in the choreography and the cinematography of it. He would be a great behind the scenes guy of getting people there, no doubt. But he needs to be regulated. He should not be, and I get that he has a panel for different things, but him being in charge of this, no, because this is what's happening. Cold Blood hit it right on the nail, bro. Why are you having this show? If you know, what did he say? If you fucking know that, here, let's go back. That the hype level is 8 out of 10, which what the fuck does that mean? You know what I'm saying? The show is largely focused on announced stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not focused on anything beyond 2025. And there's no big one more thing. Why are you having the show? Why are you even having it? Because of cha-ching. So, what time is it? Okay, we got about 13 more minutes. Let's take a look at these shows, this summer showcase. Let's see if there's anything to be excited about. We got the main event coming on June 7th. That's going to be about 2 hours long. So then we got that on June 7th, and directly after that, we got the Day of the Devs, where it's in-depth at exciting new independent games and reveals. Cold Blood, is there anything here that you may know of or that you think would be vaguely exciting here at the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase?
I have no idea. Absolutely not. Maybe Hades 2?
Possibly. Now, I always like the Devolver Showcase. That's going to be at June 7th, too. I just wish they were on Saturday. I love getting up on a Saturday and watching Devolver Showcase, because even though if some of the games that I see on with Devolver I'm not interested in, they always have an entertaining and funny showcase, right? So we'll see there. Future of Play Direct. That's a showcase for home. It says for the whole family. Wholesome Direct. It's another whole family joy and optimism showcase. Then we have the Latin American Showcase, over an hour of world premieres, exclusive trailers and announcements from Latin American game developers. We got the Woman-Led Game Showcase on June 8th. June 8th, there is the Future Game Showcase. Now, this is like the Future Game Showcase. This is like indie, in some cases, PC game, but there's some AAA games there. There are like some jewels in this, which I find interesting. So yeah, sure. Then we got the Xbox Showcase on June 9th. June 9th is like going to be the big closeout day. So we got the Xbox and Call of Duty Showcase June 9th. That's at 1 p.m. At 4 p.m., we got the PC Gaming Showcase. And I like watching that, even though sometimes that can be real bloated. But right before the PC Showcase at 3 p.m., we have the Ubisoft Forward. So we're going to, I guess, see more of Assassin's Creed and some other shit, whatever else is coming out. And hopefully there's some new announcements from Ubisoft that could be interesting. But with that said, that's all the showcases. What's your hype level for, as we start to wrap this shit up, what's your hype level for this Cold Blood?
For Geoff Keighley shit?
Or no, just in entirety.
The entirety. Wow. I'd say about a 7 right now. I mean, I want some shit.
Yeah.
To be shown. But am I optimistic about Geoff delivering? No.
No. Yep.
I'm actually more optimistic about Xbox actually delivering for once.
Yeah. Like I'm canceling out Jeff's show. I'm not expecting anything near. I might catch the Devolver show on VOD. Opposite of that, the Summer Showcase, the Future Game Summer Showcase, that's mainly some indie shit. I might catch that on VOD later. I think the June 9th is the day that I'm going to be locked in. You know, first and foremost, Xbox. I don't care about Call of Duty, but I'm going to see the Xbox Showcase. Then we're going to see the Ubisoft Showcase. In my mind, and then lastly, I'll skim over with the PC Gaming Show, because there might be something there at the PC Gaming Showcase. You know what I mean? That'll be interesting. That might be on GeForce Now. We'll see. Ryan says, I'm excited more for Monster Hunter Wilds on June 7th. Oh, is that when Monster Hunter Wilds releases, June 7th? Oh, blood.
Oh. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I guess there's Monster Hunter Wilds on June. So what's it? Oh, you think it's, oh yeah, that's right. It's going to be shown at the Geoff Keighley Showcase. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Does he still provide an experience? Says Sean. I don't know. He says people love getting together. If he's providing a place for that to happen live, why not still host it? No, our question is, Sean, and you may have missed it. We are talking about the fact that he went and sold tickets. He put tickets out there, sold it, because, you know, I'm not saying that the showcases are bad. Yes, people like getting together, but people like getting together for shit that they enjoy. Prime example, when BlizzCon closed out, like BlizzCon is an event that people like getting together because they like seeing new shit. You know what I'm saying? That's coming from Activision Blizzard, or mainly from Blizzard. When BlizzCon closed out with a mobile Diablo, they were ready to riot. Why? They said it themselves. I booked tickets, I booked hotel, and because I want to see your big reveal that you close out for annually. And you show me your big reveal was a mobile game? Like, are you freaking serious? And so to me, the same applies here. I don't have nothing wrong with them having a showcase where he's coordinating these different little mini shows. That's not a problem. I'm not against him doing a 2-hour show. My thing is that this mofo is selling tickets to this experience like BlizzCon, where people are looking for some shit, because some shit is shown here. And you've pretty much announced you really don't have shit to show. So no, Sean, there might be a small sector of people that don't mind spending hundreds of dollars to go see some dog shit that they can see at home, because they got it like that. We understand you're one of those people that you print money, brother. We get it. But everybody's not like that. People are scraping up pennies and pinching pennies to go to this shit because they're expecting you wouldn't even be hosting an event if you didn't have shit to show us. You are operating from a standard that we got some stuff to show you, so we're going to have a showcase. Now, granted, to keep the showcase functional, we're going to charge you for this. You know what I'm saying? And we get it. We're willing to pay it to go there. But if you don't have shit to show, why are you charging tickets? If you're just going to be showing us a bunch of, like the thing that they're charging you for, Sean, they're not charging you for all this other shit. They're not charging you for all these other showcases. You're paying tickets for this showcase right here that's happening on June 7th. And he's pretty much telling you that all he's doing is just showing you shit that you've already seen. But I wouldn't even have a problem with that, because people can spend the money the way they want to spend it. Here's what he did, which we showed you. They made the announcement that the tickets went on sale in March. And I mean, that they made the announcements of the tickets going on sale in May, in March. He waits till June, a couple of days before the show, to tell people after they booked their flights, booked their hotel, oh, by the way, I'm just showing you some shit that you could have seen at home. That's the problem. And to Cold Blood's credit, that's the issue. That's what I get. That's why we're bringing this up. It's not that we think it's dog shit and it's not worth it. If you feel like that it's still worth it and you gonna go out there, that's fine. It's just that there's an expectation set by this showcase, and the showcase is minimalized, and you wait till people can't turn back to tell them. Because believe you me, if he would have told them this in advance, those same people would have said, because there's people on the fence, oh, maybe I'll just watch it from home this year. He said, when was the last showcase that was good? Here's the problem with that. Let's take E3, for example. We may have had some E3s, Sean, that were not good. And E3 was starting to decline in its overall showcase ability. But E3 was bigger than the showcase itself. E3 was about the experience. You're going to go meet devs. Oh shit, Yoshida's on the floor. You know, you're playing games like we were just talking about earlier. It would have been worth $40 still, even if the showcase was hot dog water. It would still be worth it if at least when you got there, you got to play games. That's not what's happening. You're just coming and sit and watch these reels of dog shit. Now, to answer your question, previous showcases from Geoff Keighley, I would say, okay, they weren't bad. I wouldn't be upset about people. If I had to go pay money and I wanted to go sit there and watch the showcase from the theater there live, I would have been like, well, that was okay, but I wouldn't have been upset over the experience. He's telling you now that the showcase is going to be worse than what we've seen. So to your point, you said what showcase was good. Okay, if that's the standard that you're looking at it from, he's letting you know now it's going to be even worse, but he's waiting until after the tickets were sold. And if you're in this for the gamer, because you don't have to do this, you're just doing this because you're being an opportunist because of what happened to E3. You don't have to do this. To Coldblood's point, if you really don't have nothing to show, go ahead and spread the word and help organize something, right? Work with these other publishers and platform holders to help organize something. And then, and look, because these platforms, they would be working with you and they would probably be paying you like a production fee or a publication fee. And the shit like that's how shit like that works behind the scenes. And then go ahead and help them publish their showcases. And then you wait until Gamescom, like Coldblood said, and then you do a legitimate showcase around Gamescom. That would make more sense to me. So that's the problem. Problem is that you waited until after the fact, until the tickets were sold, people booked their rooms, and now you can't. Now it's like, whoa, hold on. Yeah, I'm not mad if he wants to have a showcase. That's not my problem. And I don't care if the showcase is like lukewarm. But if you know for a fact that the quality of the show is going to be significantly less than what it atypically is because the industry within the whole just doesn't have much to show, you should either do one or two things. You should evaluate if you should even have a show, for one. And two, if you're deciding to have one, be upfront about that beforehand. Maybe we should book a smaller venue because people don't have much to show. Geoff Keighley is coordinating the content that's in the show. This is not like E3 where they just have scouts looking at the rating and the maturity of the content. They're not judging the quality. They were looking at the maturity of the content because they used to have, read that article, they used to have people at booths flashing titties and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to be at E3. That's not what's going on. Geoff Keighley is coordinating the content and the quality of it. So because he's coordinating that, what needs to happen is he has to make a decision. Okay. Well, oh man, the industry is kind of in a smaller space this year. So what we're going to do is we're only going to sell tickets. Like we got to be good to the gamers. We're gonna have a smaller showcase. We're gonna cap it off at maybe 40% capacity, whatever. Or we're gonna be upfront to people and say, look, this is a smaller showcase to make sure that we don't rent out too big of a venue. We want to go small, but we're going to gauge interest first. You know what I'm saying? We're gauging interest. So if you want a ticket, you want to reserve your ticket, we got, you find two venues. You find a small venue, you find a big venue. and you get tickets reserved. You see how many reserves you have. And then based on those reserves, then you say, okay, well, we're going to pick our place. Our place is going to be this. And it's because the showcase is going to be different this year. That's what you do. Because you know well ahead of time the type of content that you have. All right, let me get out of here. Is $40 his old going rate too? No, I don't know. I think that's what he's doing altogether. I got to get out of here because I got to go pick up my wife. But we're going to end this poll. Any final thoughts, Cold Blood, before we get out of here? With 16 votes, though, 87% said no, it's not worth it. 12% said yes. Any thoughts, Cold Blood, before we get out of here?
Who's the 13%? Who are you?
Yeah, who sent you?
Get ready for some bullshit on Friday.
Yeah. Yep.
We're gonna talk about predictions probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
With the members.
So what are we gonna do, Cold Blood? Are we're gonna do the showcase? I guess we're gonna watch it on Friday, right? At 5? Instead of having a show, we're just gonna do a live reaction. That would probably make sense.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe go live an hour before. Oh, it's up to you. You got to let me know because it's up to you, bro.
Yeah, we can go an hour earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, we can go an hour earlier. And okay, so just so you guys are aware, and we'll heavily advertise this beforehand. NRO podcast, it'll be different. Like there'll be a pre-show, and then we'll have a live reaction to the show. All right, and then after that, we'll have a post reaction, and then because it's going to be late for Cold Blood. So, all right, y'all. We're getting out of here. Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate y'all. We love your support. We need it to help it grow, and you guys have been answering the call. Thank you so much. And think about becoming a member. Like I said, we're dropping content every day. When I come back from my business, I'm dropping content tonight. I'm gonna whip something up, throw it out there for you guys to make sure that you have content every day. Okay. With that said, I appreciate everybody. We both do. Thank you so much. Till next time, have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.